Hi and welcome to the all new So Essential vlog. I'm Lucy. I work in our family run business soessential.co.uk, and we are a business run by sewing enthusiasts. All of us are mad on sewing, whether it be patchwork and quilting or dressmaking, we're into it, and that's reflected in our product range. We've got thousands of products available on our site for you to buy, but alongside that I also write a blog and we put together tutorials and tips and projects. We run competitions and giveaways and events. We're very active on social media as well, and that's my responsibility as well. So when the whole vlogging phenomenon seemed to be taking off, I thought, right, we need to get involved in that too. So here I am launching the vlog. I thought Christmas would be the perfect time to launch it because it's a great opportunity for me to start by saying thank you so much to all of you for your support and your custom over the last 12 months, and in fact over the last 12 years. We really appreciate each and every one of you, and we work really hard to keep bringing you new products all the time. We're always trying to develop useful tutorials and tips on the blog, and in fact we'd love to hear from you. If you do have any feedback or suggestions, please drop us an email or just put a comment below. We'd love to hear from you, and you know, your opinions are really important to us, but thank you once again for all of your support. I also thought it would be a great time to launch the vlog because there's a very exciting giveaway that I need to announce the winner of. So back in November we launched a competition in partnership with the lovely ladies from the Sewing Directory, and we're giving away a Janome CXL 301 sewing machine. These retail at £299, so it was a great prize, really exciting giveaway, and all you had to do to enter was to simply sign up for our newsletter. So we've had lots and lots of entries for that competition, understandably, and I'm really pleased to announce that Veronica Jenkin, you are our winner. We will be emailing you and getting in contact so that we can make arrangements to send your shiny new sewing machine out to you. So congratulations and thank you to everybody who entered. I suppose it's worth mentioning that if you want to be in with a chance of hearing about these competitions and giveaways, you know, first, it's a great idea to sign up for our newsletter, because we do always let people know about these competitions and giveaways in the newsletter, and there's a link below where you can sign up for that if you want to. Also, if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, no doubt I'll be vlogging and we'll be doing some giveaways on the vlog, so yeah, just stay tuned really and follow what's going on here at So Essential. I also thought that Christmas was the perfect time to look forward and to reflect as well at what we've done over the last 12 months and where we'll be going in 2017. So this year we've done so much. We've travelled the country, going to various different blogger meetups. We've hosted our own blogger meetup here right back towards the start of the year, and that was a really lovely day. I'm sure we'll be doing more of those. We've also written over 50 blog posts, we've produced videos, tutorials, tips, we've added thousands of new products to the website again, so it's been a really busy year, and a really enjoyable year. We've really enjoyed engaging with you, our customer base, and looking forward to 2017. There'll be more of the same, but also we will be bringing our vlog to you on a regular basis. Not quite ready to commit to how often that will be happening yet, but we will be communicating with you fairly regularly through our vlog, so stay tuned, subscribe if you want to see more, and please do let us know any suggestions that you might have. And it wouldn't really be a sewing vlog if I didn't talk to you about something that I'd made. So I thought I'd talk to you today about the top that I'm wearing. So this is the Quick Sew 4069 turtleneck top, and I think quite a lot of people have been loving this top this winter. It really is a fantastic pattern. It's so easy to make. There's just 4 pattern pieces. It comes together really quickly and easily, and it's an excellent wardrobe staple to have in your wardrobe. I know my top, it's a black polo neck. It might not be the most exciting make I've ever made, but I will be wearing this so much throughout the winter. It's perfect for layering. I'm making a pinafore dress at the moment that I'll be wearing it underneath, and today I've got it on with my grey leopard print furry skirt, which I bought probably about 10 years ago from a shop called Mandolin in Birmingham. I'm not sure if that shop exists anymore. Maybe there wasn't much call for furry leopard print skirts, I don't know, but yeah, this top certainly will be a wardrobe staple for me this winter. I made it in our Isabella wool jersey fabric, which is a really beautiful fabric. It's so soft on the skin. It's really warm, but it's nice and light as well. And it comes in a range of gorgeous vibrant colours. I made a Manetta dress in the purple version of it, and we've also got red and a bright green, French navy. There's a number of different colours, so have a look on the website. I'll pop the link below for you so you can have a look and see if there's one that you fancy. In terms of the pattern itself, the lovely Elena from Randomly Happy and the lovely Edina from the German Edge, they both made this pattern in our Isabella wool jersey before I did. We collaborated with them and they did a project for us, so I had the wonderful insight from their blog post that they wrote, so thank you ladies for that, because one thing that they did point out was that the collar comes up really big on this pattern. So because I was aware of that, I followed Adina's approach, which was to sew the neckband together, and then I pulled it on over my head and tried it on, and then reduced the size of it until I was happy with the fit. And I'm really pleased with the fit now. I don't know whether you can see, but it's nice and snug but not too tight, so it will keep me nice and warm. I won't have any drafty winter chills getting down there, so that's great. And what that also meant as well was that the neckband was nice and tight when I attached it to the top. So sometimes, as we all know, with stretch fabrics, your neckband, if it's not quite tight enough, it can end up loose and baggy and it doesn't sit properly. But by shaving off quite a bit of the neckband when I was trying it on and reducing it, it did bring it down to the right sort of size. And that's something I was going to talk about on the vlog today as well, was I've recently learnt a really good tip for getting really confident with the size of your neckband for a stretch fabric top. It was only a lesson that I learnt relatively recently, that you can't always rely on the pattern piece being the right size, and that's because all stretch fabrics behave differently and have different degrees of stretch. So if the pattern's designed for something with a certain percentage of stretch and your fabric has more or less than that, it might not quite work. So it's always a good idea to just test the neckband before you attach it to the top, and I've got a great tip that I'm going to show you for how to do that, which gave me huge amounts of confidence when I was reeling off several jersey stretch tops recently. So I'm just going to show you that. So I've got a little mock-up here of a top or a bodice. I've cut the neckline out here and I've sewn the shoulder seams together. And then what I'm going to do is place the shoulder seams on top of one another, lying the top flat. So just make sure the shoulder seams are lined up like so, and then line up your neckline as well. And what you're doing by doing that is you're finding your centre front and centre back of the top, which will come in useful later. I've then sewn the neckband together in the normal way. So what you've got here is half the length of the neckband and half the length of the neckline. And you just want to try the neckband against the neckline. So if you start at one end, line it up with the edge of the neckline fabric, and then bring it round the neckline like so, it should end up being about 1 to 2 inches shorter than the actual neckline of the top, and that should give you the tension that you need on your neckband to prevent it from ending up loose and baggy. And you can actually just try it round the neckline, just stretching it like so to make sure you can get it to match up, but that you do need to stretch it to get it to match up. and that will just give you the confidence that you're in the right sort of ballpark with the neckband. It should be about 80 to 90% shorter than the neckline as a general rule of thumb. Then once you've done that, you can just take a pin and mark your centre front and centre back like so. So I'm just marking those with a pin so that I can see where they are. Got a sewing needle in there as well as a few pins. It's like me all over, that is, sewing bits and bobs everywhere, but there we go. So that's the centre front and centre back marks. And then note that your quarter point, so halfway between your centre front and centre back, won't necessarily be, and actually will very rarely be, at the shoulder seams. So what you need to do is line up your centre front and centre back, those two pins that I've just put in position there, and then line your neckline up, and you will be able to find your quarter points on the neckline. So just line those up. So I've found one there, so that's halfway between the centre front and the centre back, and I'm just going to do the same with that and mark it with a pin, and do the same on the other side as well. And this is a really useful technique, knowing how to quarter a neckline and a neckband just generally. It comes in useful with quite a lot of different neckbands, not just stretch ones. But there you go, I've quartered that now, so I know that each of these sections is a quarter of a way round the neckline. And then I want to do the same with my neckband. So I've got the centre back seam there, so I can use that as my starting point. And if I just fold that with the centre back seam on one side, I know that if I lie that nice and flat now, that this is directly opposite that, so that's halfway, so that will be my centre front. And then again, you just lie the centre front and centre back on top of one another, and then mark those points with pins as well. So again, I've quartered the neckband. I know that that is broken down into quarters now. And then when I pin and attach my neckband to the neckline, I know that I want these pins and these quarter marks to point up. So it just helps you to distribute the fabric evenly. And you should, as you're attaching the neckband, you should have to pull the neckband slightly to attach it. And that's how you'll know that you're going to get a nice flat finish from it. And that's that little tip there. So hopefully that's a great little tip that lots of you will find useful. I should also mention as well, with regards to this top, another little tip that I've found out recently. When I practiced twin needling on this fabric, I noticed that it was tunnelling quite badly, and obviously you can loosen the tension on your sewing machine, which I played around with a bit, but I just still wasn't quite happy with the results I was getting. So I asked Angela, who's really my sewing guru. She's the co-founder of Sew Essential, and she's been sewing for 60 years, so she knows pretty much everything, which is great to have her available to ask any questions that I might have. But she suggested that I use a bit of tear away or wash away stabiliser, and again we stock these on our website. There'll be a link below for you to click on if you're interested in having a look at our range. But we've got loads and loads of different types. But all you do is place it on the needle plate on your sewing machine, and then you place your fabric on top and stitch as normal. And it just gives the fabric that extra bit of stability, so it reduces that tunnelling that you find, which is when the fabric raises between the two lines of stitching. You'll never eradicate it completely, but I'm really pleased with the results I got on this top, and it allows you to have the tension a little bit higher on your sewing machine as well, which means the stitches on the back won't be too loose. They'll still be, you know, the right sort of tension. So yeah, that's another great little tip for you. I have written a blog post on the top, so if you want to see any of this stuff written down or a little bit more detail, just visit our blog. Again, the link's below, and you can follow us on Blog Loving as well. And that's it really from me today. I just want to say again a massive thank you to you all for your support and your custom, and for working with us over the last 12 months, 12 years, however long it's been. And I really want to wish you all a fabulous Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful time, have a happy new year, and I'll look forward to seeing you in 2017 for more sewing goodness.